SafeMoon's official Twitter account has tweeted out a previous image. This is an older image of the SafeMoon exchange, but why? Why are they tweeting this out right now? We've already been seeing some other clues kind of suggesting towards the SafeMoon exchange that might be right around the corner. Well, I'll share my thoughts in just a moment. Before I do, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion, it's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. SafeMoon's Twitter account says the following: "It's just so pleasing to look at. Did you see the rundown of the SafeMoon exchange in the March SafeMoon special video on YouTube?" And then they provided a link, which is that previous video. And here's a graphic image from that video. And it says subject to change, not finalized. You guys get to see this just a little bit more clearly. And, it does highlight, just as an example here, Bitcoin USD pairing. Realistically, it should be expected that if they launch an exchange, it has Bitcoin support. I would love to see Bitcoin be supported via the SafeMoon swap as well. And who knows, maybe they'll launch those at the same time. I don't really know. But is SafeMoon exchange right around the corner? That's the big question here. That's the thing that I think is mostly on everybody's mind, right? And when you take into account the bump in activity that's taken place on SafeMoon's official Twitter account, all of a sudden out of nowhere, they went from either not tweeting anything at all for days on end to maybe tweeting once or twice to yesterday just doing a massive amount of tweets. Same thing today. Whoever is handling this Twitter account is vastly more engaging with the community than what they have previously been. Why? What is the reason? What's the activity? I just don't understand. What's the motivation? What changed from before? Did they just have a team meeting? They're like, yeah, we should really be a lot more engaged. And that's it? That could be it. It could be as simple as that. I do find it a little bit odd, though, that they are referencing the exchange given the circumstances of what's been going on recently. It could just be to try and keep people up and be a little bit hyped again, but I would love to believe that this is them kind of being like, hey, guess what? The exchange is getting closer. Because realistically, the exchange could be any day now. I've talked about this before. Some of you guys maybe don't know about this, but I'll say it again. I did in the past a breakdown where I looked into the time frame to be able to receive the money transmitter license and the money service business license. These are both requirements if you're looking to do off-ramping with fiat in the United States. And this is what John Caroni has talked about, that he was putting in the applications for, waiting on those paperwork to get finalized for those things. That was months ago. And based on my observations, it looked like there was a chance that we could have had those things be approved back in January. Obviously, there's a lot of states in the United States. Plus, what about with the EU e-money license? Apparently, they had already acquired that. What is the full scope of that? Is there other areas? Is there new things that's come up, new regulations, new compliances? Are there other things that they're having to juggle with, etc.? I don't really know. But they said that to develop the exchange is the smallest part. You don't really need to put in a lot of work to be able to make an exchange. Right? Well, back in March, they're showing us some images of the SafeMoon exchange being developed. So, at what point do they just go ahead and launch the exchange? We know that John Caroni has said that it's coming before the end of the year. Things happen. Things get delayed. There's always a chance it doesn't come out this year. But what if this actually comes really soon? The SafeMoon card is supposed to come before the end of next month, based on what they had said previously. The wait list has already been out for a while now, so are we going to have something soon with that as well? The month of June could be absolutely parabolic. Just imagine a bull run with crypto, with Bitcoin. It starts to make a run. Imagine BNB starts to make a run. I mean, I'm feeling more and more hype when I talk about this. BNB starts to make a run. What do you think is going to happen to the SafeMoon price? Starts to go up. What if the SafeMoon card comes out at the same time? A lot of the people out there, they're like, oh, SafeMoon's never going to deliver on anything. Boom. If they actually deliver that, guess what? Credibility level starts to go up. What if the exchange was also to come out over the course of next month? We're talking about 36, 37 days or so, right? Including today, before the end of next month. That's a nice time frame window of a lot of things that can happen. How many hours of the day is that? It's a lot, right? Is it a guarantee? No. There's so many different things that could take place between now and the end of next month. And if you combine everything together, we could see a massive price increase with SafeMoon. Let's not forget about the fact that SafeMoon does have a lot of eyes, a lot of attention on it, and it has a huge community. You got people that love to crap on it when it's down. But if this thing pops off, some of those people, guess what? They're going to start talking beautifully about it. I would not be surprised if we see, let me remember his name. Dave Portnoy. I had to pause for a second because I didn't know how long it was going to take me. Dave Portnoy. Let me ask you, if he is still holding, which supposedly he is, if all of a sudden now he's in a profit, what do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to stay quiet about it? Or do you think he's going to brag about it? Do you think he's going to be on social media and be like, I diamond handed it. I went through the rough. I didn't know about this. I had these issues and all that. But you know what? Now I'm actually in the positive. I'm in the like he does that. It's additional good exposure, right? Because everyone's looking at him being like, ha ha, you got mud all over your face. You held on to this. I mean, vice versa. If he sells and he could have been in a profit because this ends up reclaiming all the way back up, imagine then if he speaks out publicly, oh, I've sold, I could have been in a profit, it was worst investment. It's like, dude, so the project is actually good, right? It's still a good thing. The price going up is a good thing. Do you think these things are right around the corner? Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. I do have an NFT for sale. If you'd like to buy this, you can buy it with SafeMoon or with BNB. It's one or the other. You don't have to do both. The link is in the description there for you guys. I'm also on twitch.tv/cryptoatlas. I play retro games if you want to check that out. Webull has a really good promotion if you want to go see what they've got going on with crypto and stock. The link for them is in the description too. Please remember, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Go do your own research. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Velimir Brakovich, We Love SafeMoon.com, Morad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Odds for being higher level patrons. And thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.